So first off, I want to thank each and every one of you. It's your extra efforts that we were able to have so many gains over the last election, so thank you very much. Although we did win, Republicans, as they said earlier, Republicans made huge gains in both the House and the Senate. We now control both houses, so we're actually able to get some common sense legislation passed. So some of those, for instance, with the creating a job-friendly environment, and I think the difference between what a Democrat says is they want to create the jobs, which means more money out of your pocket to create a public job. What what Republicans are saying is we're just going to create that job-friendly environment. We're going to take away the taxes, we're going to take away the regulations. So we're going to get that job-friendly environment. We're not creating jobs here. We're going to lift the nuclear ban, or lift the ban on nuclear facilities. Things like presenting a picture ID in order to vote, alternative teacher licensure. Now, one of the things that I heard about that is Democrats don't always like it because you need to go to school to be a teacher. You need to be trained to be a teacher. But if you start thinking about how we think about that, and if you kind of reverse the role on that, does that mean that anybody that's a teacher now is not allowed to work a different job? Can you kind of flip those? Anyways, a reduction in per diem. They passed a 10% reduction in per diem. In my opinion, not enough, but hey, it's a start. Reducing the size of government and reducing the out-of-control spending. I think we've got a great legislature right now, and I think we're going to work really hard to get those goals accomplished. I think all of this is great. I want to see more. I'd like to see the elimination of the per diem system for legislators. I'd also like to see a reduction in the amount of Senate districts that we have in the state. I'm sure most of you know that we have 67 senators and 134 House members. Did you guys know that that's the highest in the nation? Yeah. Surprise? It's Minnesota. Now, if we look at two comparable states, if we look at Wisconsin, Wisconsin has 33 senators and 99 assembly members. If you look at Arizona, Arizona has 30 senators and 60 House members. Now, if we look at California, what do you guys think California has? No guesses? 40 senators, 80 assembly members. Wow. Now, it begs the question, why does Minnesota need 201 legislators? Think about that. So, moving on. So, I'd like to pitch a little bit involvement during the off election year. Your involvement this year during the off year is going to be absolutely critical. Our border is going to look different with redistricting. So I think it's going to be extremely important to keep up with voter ID efforts. We've heard earlier today that we have one of the best voter ID systems here in CD5, so we need to keep that up. All three of us, myself, Reed, and Mark Martin, all made huge gains over the last election, and we nearly pulled off the win in 45A. But I think in order to get over that hump for 2012, I'd like all of you to think about how you can put in that extra effort for next time, whether it be something as simple as donating an extra $50 to the candidates, whether it's making 25 extra phone calls or knocking on 100 extra doors. I think I'd like to encourage all of you to commit to donating to SB 45. Now, it was because of your generous donations the last election cycle that SB 45 was able to donate money directly to the candidates, and I thought that was absolutely huge. I'd also like you all to consider running for not only state legislature, but also city or county offices, school boards, or trying to get on one of your city's commissions. In fact, I was just appointed to the New Hope Human Rights Commission. So I think we need good conservative voices in all levels of government. And actually, in your packet, there's I think it's a yellow sheet, and then I want to thank Jason Bradley for putting together that list of all the available commissions and other sorts of offices that we have here in District 45. So thank you, Jason. I know that was a lot of work to put that together. As for me, because politicians like talking about themselves, again, a joke. I've been asked to run for Senate again. I've been asked to run for House. I've been asked to run for mayor, school board, city council. And right now, I'm giving very serious thought to all those options. And I do plan on making an announcement at some point later this year. But right now, I'm getting back to being a father and a husband. So for right now, I'm just kind of, I hate to say this, playing with Red Farm cards until the... There we go. I love this joint. I'd like to leave you guys with a quote from Thomas Jefferson. All tyranny needs to gain a foothold is for people of good conscience to remain silent. God bless you all for coming. Thank you very much.